Some athletes burst onto the scene in showy, spectacular fashion with gaudy statistics to herald their arrival. Some are just rock solid and can always be counted on. Jeff Parent was clearly the latter, and he earned the reputation of Mr. Consistency. Like many in town, Jeff got his start in competitive sports on the Little League fields in Suffield. Playing for the Rotary team, he was initially coached by his father, Emil, and subsequently by legendary coach Russ Mills. As a 12-year-old, Jeff was chosen for the All-Star team and began to demonstrate the baseball skill that foreshadowed an outstanding high school career. When he arrived at Suffield High in the fall of 1969, his first try at high school athletics was soccer. Unlike today, when kids learn the sport at a young age, Jeff was very much the novice. But he immediately liked the game and proved to be quite good at it. Over the course of his high school career, he worked his way up to a starting position in the backfield, eventually earning all-conference selections in both his junior and senior years. He was named team co-captain in his senior year when Suffield High won the NCCC League Championship. Winter was a time of rest and recuperation, but his growing reputation as an outstanding athlete led him to try his hand at basketball, where he played 2 years on the junior varsity team and earned a varsity letter as a junior. Yet building on his Little League roots, it was in baseball that he really shined. Playing primarily shortstop, Jeff had the rare distinction of making the varsity as a freshman. He was a defensive marvel with a potent bat that carried him to league all-star status as a senior. Blessed with a group of outstanding teammates, Jeff's 1972 and 1973 teams won back-to-back NCCC titles. As a senior co-captain, Jeff's 1973 team made it all the way to the Class M semifinals, the furthest a Suffield baseball team has ever gone in the state tournament. A tough 4-3 loss to Gilbert was the only thing that kept them from the championship game. Jeff Parent was not only a high school sports star. A consistent representative on the honor roll, he became a member of the National Honor Society in his junior year and was selected as one of 2 SHS students to attend Boys State. After graduating from Suffield High School, Jeff elected to pursue soccer on the collegiate level at University of Connecticut. Following in the footsteps of such Suffield stalwarts as Norman Edmonds and Rich Favreau, he claimed a spot on the UConn side and earned varsity letters in his sophomore, junior, and senior years. These UConn soccer teams were among the elite in the country, ranked 7th, 8th, and 7th during Jeff's career. They were Yankee Conference champions all 3 years, New England champions in 1974 and 1976, and in the top 8 nationally in 1974 and 1976. Jeff earned a tryout with the professional New York Cosmos. In 1977, Jeff was named head coach of the sub-varsity soccer team at UConn, and that year a remarkable event occurred. Coach Walt Nadzik of the UConn football team was on the prowl for a reliable kicker to handle extra points and field goals. Enter Jeff Parent, who had never before played football but had a year of college sports eligibility remaining. Jeff was given a shot to win the job in a campus-wide kickoff, and in an era when soccer-style kickers were the new rage, he became the UConn kicking specialist. The Huskies struggled to a 1-10 campaign, but undeterred, Jeff managed to deliver a 42-yard late-season field goal against Holy Cross. He earned a UConn football letter that year, which must go down as one of the most unique experiences in Jeff's glittering athletic career. Following college, Jeff was briefly an assistant coach at Suffield High, just in time to help the Wildcats win a state Class M championship in 1979. He played on a number of teams in the Connecticut State Soccer Association, and when his work career necessitated moves to other parts of the country, he continued to dabble in soccer, both on indoor and outdoor teams in Maryland and Texas. Presently the general manager of Admiral Linen Service in Houston, Texas, Jeff and his wife Mary make their home in Porter, Texas, and have 2 sons, Jeffrey Jr. and John. Congratulations to Jeff Perrin, a 2014 inductee to the Suffield Athletic Hall of Fame.
Are you reeling in the years, stowing away the time?